Scouting bets. Week 11 is under wraps. It felt good to cash out another ticket. I'm actually coming to you live from the Santa Fe Casino. I don't know if any of you guys ever been in a actual sports book. I know that you deal with bookies, but here's a look at actually just a live look here in Las Vegas at the sports book. It's dead right now. It's nighttime, but here is I'm coming to you from the sports book right now. All the TVs you can see. It's pretty cool. Once things were normal, I used to come here a lot, but now watch the games at home. Just want to show you guys kind of what it looks like. Yeah, this is the Santa Fe Casino. But back to business. Week 11 is under wraps. We have week 12. A couple things. Injuries to Joe Burrow. I mean, that sucks for the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals were not that good of a team to begin with, but you just lost your number one draft pick, the hope of your future. Sucks for the Bengals. Not big on them this week, losing, their best player. Couple things to know. The Steelers are still undefeated. The Jets have yet to win a game also. So you got a team going 16-0 versus 0-16. Tom Brady, lost big against the Rams. Not big, but, a lot of turnovers, a lot of interceptions also in that game. The Ravens, I don't know what's up with the Ravens, but their offense is struggling right now. Lamar Jackson is struggling. I feel like they're just being outcoached. I don't know what's going on with that team. They have a big game, Thursday night game, a lot of Thursday games this week against the Steelers. Steelers and Ravens is always a close game, a very close physical game but the Ravens, to be honest, they have been struggling. They need to figure out that offense. COVID is going around in their running back crew right now also, and also someone on their defensive line. But week 11 was crazy. My favorite team, the Eagles. What's going on with the Eagles also? To be honest, they need to bench Carson Wentz. That guy fucking sucks. Too many interceptions. The Browns, they got 7 wins. They're doing good, but they're not that great. They had multiple chances to win that game against the Browns. I'm not big on the Browns. I think they just win against bad teams, but I don't know what happened. Another team that surprised me, the Saints did screw my other ticket. It would have been a great game, a great week. We went 4 for 6. The Saints and the Vikings did blow it last week. The Vikings blew it against the Cowboys. Taysom Hill, I'll give you some props. The guy threw the ball pretty good. He ran the ball good. Saints defense is fucking real right now. I'm a believer in the Saints defense. They have a lot of weapons. Kamara, all those guys, they pulled out a win. The Falcons only put up 9 points. I don't know how that happened. But week 11, cashed out a ticket, 300 to win 330. Our other ticket didn't hit, but we went 4 for 6. 4 for 6. Week 12 is now here. We got some Thanksgiving Day games. Thanksgiving. So I have, let me show you this. So the first game that I got, this is just to mess around, nothing serious, but I got a Thanksgiving Day ticket just to keep Thanksgiving a little bit interesting. Ravens, now here's a conspiracy against the Ravens. The Ravens are pretty bad right now. They're struggling on offense. Everything points to the Steelers winning that game, which you're probably right. But Ravens and Steelers is always a tough game. The last time these guys played, the Ravens only lost by 4 points. They only lost by 4 points, so I'm taking Ravens plus 12. There is COVID going around in their backfield also right now, but as you see in the NFL sometimes when teams are, this is a lock, this should win, blah, 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 COVID, short week. Yeah, it's a short week for both teams. The Steelers, you got to think, I don't think they're a 16-0 kind of team. They're hot. Their defense is good. Claypool is balling out. Their offense is doing good. Big Ben is playing good, but it's a divisional game. I like Ravens in the conspiracy game. I'm calling this a conspiracy game. Ravens plus 12. I don't see a Steelers blowout. I think the Ravens are still going to play them tough. I just think the Ravens got to figure it out, and the Ravens they can't blow it. The next game you see here, I have the Giants. I'm not big on the Bengals. I think the Bengals are gonna. I think they're gonna struggle. I mean, you don't have Joe Burrow. They can't put up points. They're struggling. They're a bad team. I get it. The Giants are a bad team also, but the Giants should beat the Bengals. I'd be highly shocked. In a division that's very winnable. I mean, the Giants. The NFC East is pretty much trash right now. The Giants can pull this off and actually win the division, just like the Washington football team and the Cowboys. I really think the Cowboys are going to beat the Washington football team. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points in that game. I think I wrote down some notes on the backside on that Cowboys game. On Thanksgiving, the Cowboys are 30-21-1. They are 8-1 against the Washington football team on Thanksgiving. The last time they played on Thanksgiving, the Cowboys won 31-23. And mind you, remember, this is the game that Andy Dalton got knocked out last time against the Washington football team. Cowboys lost 25-3. Low scoring game. I just really think the Cowboys are going to win this game. I didn't take the Cowboys to win, just take the under, just because you never know. But I really like the under in that game. I do like the Cowboys to come back and win, but you just never know. So that's the ticket I took there. Just to mess around on Thanksgiving, while you're eating, nothing crazy. Just $150 to win $315. Here is another ticket that I did. Once again, I'm not big on the Browns. The Browns just beat on bad teams. They barely beat the Eagles. Yeah, I get it. It was bad weather, this and that. But, if you're the Browns, okay, prove it to me. Beat the Jaguars by 2 touchdowns. I don't think that you can. Beat the Jaguars by 2 touchdowns. I know they only put up 3 points, but they put up 3 points against the fucking Steelers, an undefeated team right now. So I'm taking the Jags. Just prove it to me, Browns. I'll put $220 up that says that you can't beat the Jags by 14 points. Especially when the Jaguars are home. The next game I got Cardinals plus 4.5 against the Patriots. Both teams are coming off a loss. But I just think right now the Patriots are only good for 20 to 24 points a game. Cardinals are plus 4.5. I get it. You got to go to New England. But as you can see, they struggled against the Texans, the Patriots. Texans won that game. Kyler Murray's hot. Kyler Murray's running. DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals can make some plays. I just don't think, once again, the Patriots, they're struggling also. I don't think they can keep up with the Cardinals. I like Cardinals. Give me plus points with the Cardinals. And the Dolphins-Jets, what can you say? The Jets are a pretty shitty team, 0-16. But, the Dolphins, pretty good team also, 37.5 points. That's a low total. As a professional, Joe Flacco, he's been airing it out a little bit. You got to put up 37.5 points. I'll take 37.5. Just going for a low point spread, which, to be honest, when I've been going with just these low point spreads and them covering, teams like the Giants, pretty bad teams, they've been hitting. As once again, this is the highest scoring season in NFL history so far. I like the Dolphins-Jets, 220 to collect 462 to win 242. These are the Thanksgiving Day ticket, just to make it interesting. This is another ticket that I have, and I have one more. Usually I only stick to 2 tickets, but this week I'm feeling froggy with 3. This is the third. I know a lot of people are interested in that Chiefs Bucks game. I like the Chiefs, man. I like the over in the Chiefs Bucks that game. Tom Brady, he has been so inconsistent this game. I just think the rhythm of the Bucks, it's not there. But mind you, though, Tom Brady, his record. He does not lose back-to-back games. It just rarely happens. But you're facing the Chiefs. You're facing Travis Kelsey. You're facing Andy Reid. You're facing Cheetah. Bucks are home. Bucks are home. But, I'm going to take the risk because, the eye test, you know, I just I don't know. The Bucks, they struggle to run the ball. Yeah, you can run on the Chiefs, but I feel like the Chiefs just have so much firepower, man. The Chiefs, they just have so much firepower. How could you? I can't bet against the Chiefs. Tom Brady's just been inconsistent. I mean, he's been missing a lot of throws, just missing guys. So I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm taking the over in a high-scoring game where the Chiefs win. Now, I'm hoping this is not a 38-3 game like what happened when it was Bucks Saints. But I just think if the Bucks just put up at least 21 points or 14 points, that's an easy over. Easy over if the Bucks can put up at least 14. I think the Chiefs are gonna put up at least 30 on the Bucks right now. And also Seahawks, you got to beat the Eagles. The Eagles are one of the worst teams in the league right now, and this is me coming from an Eagles fan, and the Eagles are number one in the division right now with 3 wins. If you're the Seahawks, you got to beat the Eagles, man. It's a Monday night game. Russell Wilson, you got to beat the Eagles. The Eagles are a straight up bad team. Carson Wentz needs to be benched. I don't know why he's not benched, but give me the Seahawks, man. Seahawks +1. Give me the over in that game and give me the Chiefs. Give me Pat Mahomes. I just think that the Buccaneers, they're just inconsistent, man. They've just been very inconsistent. Barely beat teams like the Giants. I like the Chiefs there, but these are my 3 tickets. Jags. Browns, can you beat the Jags by 2 touchdowns? I don't think so. Cardinals against the Patriots. I like the Cardinals. I like Kyler Murray. I like what they're doing. I still think the Patriots are struggling. They're losing. They don't have a winning record. I don't care that they're home. And the Dolphins, Jets, 37.5 points. Low total. Give me the 37. I'll put up 220 on that. And of course, conspiracy game. Watch out. I know the Steelers are going for undefeated, but give me the Ravens +12. I think they're gonna. It's one of those games where everyone's big on the Steelers. Give me the Ravens +12. Give me the Giants +1 against the Bengals with an injured Joe Burrow, and I'll take the under 53. Washington has a pretty good defense. I don't think they're going to put up a lot of points. I think their offense doesn't put up a lot of points. But under 53, just to mess around, I'll take that on a Thursday. I don't like to mess with Thursday games, but this is just to make Thanksgiving a little interesting. But these are my picks, man. Let me know what you think. Once again, post your picks for Week 12. And once again, this is all about just beating the books and hoping that we all just cash out for Week 12. This is Scouting Bets coming to you live from the sports book. Week 12, hopefully we can cash out another ticket this week. Guys, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thank you for keep supporting, and good luck.